In today's class, we're going to be looking at how to find square roots of large numbers. Okay, the way we can find the square root of these numbers is by using what we call prime factorization. Okay, so we can use prime factorization to find the square root of numbers. So let's quickly dive into the lesson. So to find the square root of a large number using prime factorization, we need 3 steps. Step 1, we have to express the given number into product of prime factors. Step 2 is make pairs of similar factors. And then step 3 is take the product of prime factors, choosing one factor out of every pair that we have made from step 2. Okay, well, let's take an example and you understand and see how simple this is. Okay, in our first example, we're asked use prime factorization to find the square root of 484. We're asked to use prime factorization method to find the square root of 484. So the first step, remember there are 3 steps to this. The first step is to write 484 as product of prime factors. To do that, we draw this line and then we'll write 484 on the right side, and then we divide 484 starting from the smallest prime number. The smallest prime number is 2. If any prime number cannot divide, we will step up to the next prime number. Okay, so let's try. Can 2 divide 484? Yes, because 484 is an even number, so we can divide by 2. If 484 is divided by 2, we have 242. Can this be divided by 2 again? Always start from the smallest prime number. We have 121. Okay, can 121 be divided by 2? No, we step up. The next prime number is 3. Can 121 be divided by 3? No. Okay, we step up. 5. Can 121 be divided by 5? No. We try 7. Is it possible? No. We try 11. Okay, can 121 be divided by 11? Yes, it can be divided by 11 because 11 times 11 is 121. So if 121 is divided by 11, we'll have 11. Okay, so what can now divide 11? 11 is a prime number. The only number that can divide it is 11. Okay, so if 11 is divided by 11, we'll have 1. Okay, now that we have written this number, once we get 1, the division has ended, and we're going to pick these numbers that we use to divide, the prime numbers we use to divide. So we have 2 times 2, okay, times 11 times 11. Okay, so this is where we'll do step 2. Step 2 means, or step 2 says make pairs of similar factors. Here we have 2 and 2. They are similar factors. We make pairs, put them as a pair. Okay, we have 11 and 11. 11 and 11, they are similar, so we make a pair out of them. Okay, for every pair we make, we take one of the factors. Here we have 2 and 2, we take 1, 2. And then here we have 11 and 11, we take 1, 11. So this is step 3. Step 3 says take the product of prime factors, choosing one factor out of every pair. So the pairs here are similar numbers. We have 2 2s and we have 2 11s. Okay, so for the first pair of 2 2s, we pick one of the 2s, and for the other 11, we pick one of the 11. So 2 times 11 gives us 22. So what this means is that the square root of 484 is equal to 22. Okay, so let's take another example. In this example, asked to find the square root of 900. Find the square root of 900. Just in case it's not possible for you to know the 2 numbers that can multiply themselves to give you 900, this is the simplest way you can do that. First, we have to write 900 as product of prime factors. Okay, just like we did previously. Write 900 on the left side. Let's try 2 Is it possible that it can 2 divide 900? 900 is an even number. And by the way, if you want to know how to test for this divisibility, I have a lesson on test for this divisibility, where you know if a number can divide another number by merely looking at the number. So you can know if 3 can divide a number, if 7 can divide a number, if 8 can divide a number. Okay, that is treated under the topic tests for divisibility. Okay, so let's proceed. If 900 is divided by 2, we get 450. Okay, so can 450 be divided by 2? Yes, because 450 ends in 0. So if 450 is divided by 2, we have 2, 2, 5, 225. Okay, can 225 be divided by 2? No, because 225 ends in 5 is an odd number. So can it be divided by 3? Yes, it can be divided by 3. Okay, if you want to know how I know that it can be divided by 3, then you check up my lesson on test for divisibility. So 225 divided by 3 gives us 75. And by the way, if you have any challenge with how to divide, then I have a lesson on division. It's very, very important. Okay, you see how to add, how to subtract, how to multiply, and how to divide. This arithmetic is a must for everyone. You need to know how to do it very well if you're to pass any exams, any scholarship exam, any championship exam. So you need to know how to add very well, how to subtract very well, how to multiply very well, and how to divide. I have lessons on those. You can check them out. If you have any challenge on addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division, I broke them down to be very, very simple. Division, I did division in such a way that you will never ever find division hard again. So go and check up that lesson. All right, let's proceed. 75 cannot be divided by 2. 75 can be divided by 3. If 75 is divided by 3, we have 25, because 3 times 25 will give you 75. So we have 25. Okay, so 2 cannot divide 25, 3 cannot divide 25. Okay, so what number can divide 25? 5. If 25 is divided by 5, we have 5. 2 cannot divide 5, 3 cannot divide 5. The number that can divide 5 again is 5. So like we did in the previous example, once we get 1, if 5 is divided by 5, we get 1. Once we get 1, the division has ended, and then we'll take the numbers that we use to divide. Okay, so here we're going to write those numbers: 2 times 2 times 3 times 3 times 5 times 5. Okay, so this is step 2 now. Step 2 is pair the numbers, pair similar factors. So we have 2 and 2, we pair. We have 3 and 3, we pair. We have 5 and 5, we pair. Okay, so this is step 2. Step 1 is the prime factorization. Step 2 is the pairing. Step 3 says pick one number from each of the pair. So we have 2 and 2 here, we'll pick 1, 2 times. We have 3 and 3, we'll pick 1, 3 times. We have 5 and 5, we pick 1, 5. So 2 times 3 times 5, 2 times 3 is 6. 6 times 5 is 30. So what this means is that the square root of 900 is 30. I hope you follow.